Assalamualaikum. This is my group member. The first one is Muhammad Akhidin bin Saifuddin, that is me, and the Muhammad Aifan Nazim bin Abdullah. And our topic is the impact of a water jet. Our objective is to measure the first degree to impact of a water jet on the targets that we use.
The apparatus that we use is the digital hydraulic bench, the 10 mm diameter of nozzle, the Jonker wedge, the target plates that is flat, the conical plates and hemisphere plates. Firstly, we must install the flat plate, and then we must put the Jonker wedge on the top of it, and then we must adjust the beam on the balance position, and then we adjust the water level until the water hit the plate, and then our beam in the balance position. After we get the balance position, we must take this scale, the searing scale. After it, we do for the 20, 30, 40 and the 50. Then we must change and use the conical cup. The conical cup is 120 degree angle. And then we adjust, we put it we put the conical cup on it. We must put it wisely and very careful with it. After done putting the conical cup, we must put the Jonker wedge on top of it, and we must always keep in mind that the beam must in the balance position. We adjust it until it become balance position, and then we must move the Jonker wedge to the 10 mm. After we move it, we must adjust the water level until it hit the conical cup, and then the beam is in the balance position, and we also take the reading of it. It's the same step as the earlier step. Then we do for the 20, 30, 40 and the 50 of millimeter. The last one is we use the hemisphere cup. That is 180 degree of angle. As the same as the earlier step, we must adjust the hemisphere cup wisely. We must put it very carefully. And after that, we take the Jonker wedge and put on the top of it, and we must adjust the beam until it's in the balance position. After that, we move the Jonker beam to the 10 mm, and then we adjust the water valve until it hits the hemisphere cup. After it hits the hemisphere cup, we must make sure the beam in the balance position, and after that we must take this reading scale, and we continue to the distance of 20, 30, 40 and the 50 of millimeter. This is our table data for the flat plate. This is our table data for the conical cup. This is our table data for the hemisphere cup.
This is our graph that we got from this data that we collect. This is the calculation that we have done. So, in conclusion that we got from this experiment is that we can summarize this experiment that it has been with the objective of what we need, which are to measure the force due to impact of the water jet on the targets. From the wheel, we can conclude that the force produced of each of the vents is proportional to the momentum flow in a jet, and it strikes the vents that we use. From the experiment, we are also able to measure the force development by the jet of water deflected on a fixed impact object by comparing the two of the forces predicted by the momentum. We learned that the hemisphere target plate had given the highest force, followed by the conical cup and the flat plate surface. That's all that we conclude from this